Hey, this is gonna be the most personal and most interactive session or sessions you're gonna have with me on this podcast because I Flav Beats, original. I'm original. Yeah, I am original actually because first name is actually Favor, last name Obasi Ike, and yeah, Google that. It's a pleasure. Really. I just said. I just used two accents at the same time. It's a pleasure connecting with each and every one of you on this podcast. As you can already tell, I'm very ecstatic and excited to be on this platform with you guys. I really don't know how this is gonna turn out to be. I've been trying to do podcasts for a long time. If you actually want to check proof, go type in on Apple Podcasts, play Flav and FLAEV, and you will see that I have been doing this for a while, and now I'm actually getting to the hang of it. So let's get right into it. The reason why I decided to do podcasts, first of all, is because I want to inform you guys on things that you probably don't know about, just because I know about them. And information is power, and I want to share that information with you as much as I can from where I am. I know I do music. Check out my music, by the way. Flav Beats, I just dropped an album called Colorful Sounds 2. And I really appreciate everybody's feedback. All the love and support has been immense for the past month because I dropped it on my mom's birthday. Hey mama, shout out to my mom all the way in Nairobi, Kenya. I love you, mom. I'm definitely gonna come and visit for sure because I miss Nairobi. You guys should check out that country. Like, Kenya is beautiful, but I digress. Anyway, I dropped the album July 23rd. Check out Colorful Sounds 2. Dedication to my mom, family, and friends, and it's amazing. You know, like, it has so much in there, like about 19 tracks. So there's a lot I talked about, and I'm also actually working on some videos. So yeah, you already know. If you didn't know about it, now you know. So let's get right into it for real. The reason why I want to do this episode today on Know Your App or Know Your Apps, because you can use one, you can use two, you can use none. Depending on what you want to use is up to you, but I have a couple that I want to share with you. So here we go. Number one, Planoly. Planoly. Planoly is a scheduling app. You can also use it on your phone, also on your laptop, on your computer, and Planoly.com, by the way. And you could literally do whatever you want to do on Instagram on Planoly. So if you want to schedule anything for the week, you can do that over there. It saves you time, it saves you energy, and it most definitely saves you stress, because sometimes you want to post but you don't know what to say. Like, you fumble like I just did in my last sentence. So you have to be original, you have to be authentic, you have to be straightforward, and you have to be professional. So Instagram is changing, and so should you. So in that regard, you should look out for Planoly, and it's going to help you a lot because it has a lot of P's and Q's. I'm going to just leave it there. Number two is Stories Edit. They go together. Planoly and Stories Edit go together. You can actually build your stories and schedule your stories at whatever time. And there's so many other features you can check on the premium version of it. You can check it on Apple, on the man, wow, I'm fumbling today. This is the most authentic, raw podcast you're ever gonna hear. So if I fumble, whatever, we all make mistakes. So I was trying to really say that Stories Edit is an app that you can use to schedule your stories on Instagram. And you can also do that successfully on the app. Like, you have a couple of templates to work with, to play with. It's really nice. The third one is UNUM. UNUM. For UNUM, it's more like Planoly, but you can use UNUM to do the same thing, but it's based on preference. Let me just say that. But check it out. It's really, really nice. It's available on iOS and Android. That's what I was trying to say the last time. The next one is Grids. This is my favorite. Grids is like, you know how when you look at somebody's Instagram and the first thing you see is like a full picture on like 3 boxes, you're like, whoa, how did you do that? I used to ask myself that question every time, and I didn't really have the guts to ask the person who did it how they did it. But I was like, I'm gonna Google that, but it wasn't as easy. So I did some more research, and it's really fun when you actually find information yourself. I didn't say that I shouldn't have asked him, or I should have, whoever it was, but I just did it because I wanted to challenge myself, period. And I found it. It's called Grids. So Grids is an app where you can actually resize your pictures and put it on your Instagram so that it can look bigger, like a canvas, if you really, really want to make a bold statement or just make your Instagram look fancy. It has a lot of different grid layouts and borderlines you can work with, and yeah, if you check the premium version, it's also really good. I don't know if it's available on Android, but I know it's available on Apple iOS. The next one is Later. Later is just like UNUM and Planoly. I'll skip that one. But shout out to Later. It's a really dope app. You should check it out for real. Command. I just started it today. And Command is... Bro. Command is like it's like your toy. It's like, you know, it's like that thing you use when you want to really know how to play with it. And then when you play with it, you're having fun playing with it. That's Command. That's Command, excuse me. Command is like the app that you listen to when you do things. So whatever you're doing with your time on Instagram, however long you've been there, I've been on Instagram since I can't even remember it. But what I was trying to say was that with Command, it is a really, really dope app whereby you can be able to do a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean like you can literally look at your competitor on a business profile, see how many followers they have, see how many drags they're pulling, all those kind of things, the intensity of their post. You can check that on Command. But you can also use yours to know where your country, where people are following you from. I didn't even know like people are following me from all over the world. So if you're actually listening to if you are listening to this podcast, I appreciate you, because you are the real MVPs. Because I only have about 3,900 followers that have been like that for a while now, but the number of countries that are represented in that bunch is a lot. So I've just been traveling around the world, you know. Shout out to my parents, you know, they've really shown me and my brother how to like explore the world and, you know, and just enjoy life, period. Because you don't want to be stuck in a place. First of all, we're not even Kenyans, but we've lived in Kenya for over 20 years. So it kind of tells you something that I think for us, we kind of did the reverse, because you're supposed to grow up in your country, live there, you know, do whatever you want to do over there. But we kind of like were born in one place and then we grew up in another place. My brother was born in Kenya. He's Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria, but I grew up in Kenya. So it's like, why are we playing chess? But God really knows best. And it's really crazy how we have grown. Now I'm in the US. He's in Canada. So we just have this thing whereby like we just take life as it comes, but we grow into it because we experience life differently and we appreciate the growth. And when you start to appreciate the growth, that's when you actually start to embrace the change. And it takes a lot to really do that, because some people are really, really scared of moving away from their comfort zone. But bro, I've been uncomfortable for so many occasions, it's not even funny. But I made it out. Now I got a master's degree in entertainment business, and it's been like a really, really good experience for me, because now I get to see how life is. And with this apps I'm even giving you, I'm not just giving you apps to say, hey, download this, download that. I'm telling you guys apps that you can check out that could improve yourselves. Like for social media purposes, when you start to know, okay, this is the best time to post in the day. For Command, you just have to make sure that you can be able to create just build your brand on Command, whereby you put your profile, learn the timings, learn how to command your profile. That's literally what it's actually showing you. It tells you the ages, it tells you the demographics, it gives you all that stuff. And when you get all that stuff together, it builds your presence. Like it gives you like a very, very strong account. Like I just started using it today, so I know within the next 6 months of using it, it's probably gonna change my life for good. So I recommend Command. I'm gonna give you the rankings at the end of this podcast episode, so you guys can actually get to know what I'm talking about. The next one is Unfold. Unfold is a very graphic editor, text formatted kind of app, and it really helps you to like make sure that whatever you're posting looks really fancy for Instagram. Like it has really, really nice templates that give you, text templates. It gives you like fancy border lines that you can be able to use instead of like trying to resize your picture by yourself. Like sometimes it gets messy, and I understand, but these apps really help you unfold your brand portfolio. The next one is Mojo. Mojo is really nice. I actually ended up talking to the CEO of Mojo, and it's also funny because it's a double entendre, because I worked my first internship in Nairobi, Kenya at a company called Mojo Productions. And Mojo Productions are very highly based in advertisement. And that's where I really learned how to build my audio skills, video skills. All this stuff I'm doing right now, I used to watch them back in 2014. And I never used to touch anything, but they were using all these programs and getting all these checks and deals and advertising gigs. I used to be waking up at 4 a.m. They picked me up at 4:24 a.m. I get back at 2 a.m. the next day because we had to shoot a commercial for a cement company that I ended up seeing on primetime television during the news with the family. So it's like, whoa, this is real life. So I'm just giving you guys apps that you can use to better yourselves. The next one is VSCO, VSCO. That's a classic one. That really gives you picture definition, high quality stuff. If you use an iPhone, you're probably gonna love this app because it gives you everything you want with your photo. Like the depth of quality is really nice. Just check it out. And then another one you could use is Snapseed. I've been using Snapseed since 2016, so that's kind of like a favorite for me. But if you use either of those two apps I just mentioned right now, you would enjoy yourself with your picture quality and picture presence. So I'm gonna go from photo apps and Instagram apps to analytic apps that you can be able to use for yourself. If you are active on social media, or you have a blog, or you have a vlog, and your vlog is on YouTube, bro, you should download the YT Studio. YT Studio, why? Because this is a studio that brings out your audience to your phone and gives you a very good analytical statement about what kind of things you're posting. Like, if you have content that's talking about food all the time, you're gonna know who's clicking food, what are they typing, how are they searching for it, where are they looking at it from. All those analytics, they come there, and you need a studio to build your repertoire, because the more you keep posting stuff and you don't know what's going on behind closed doors or behind your dashboard, I mean, you can read all those things and be like, yeah, I don't know what it means, but you can easily figure out what that means when you look at the app, because it's very easy and friendly to watch, and it actually helps you to know what to do next. I'm gonna just say that. Spotify for artists is great. I'm not even gonna go into detail. Apple Music for artists is great. They just launched not too long ago, so shout out to Apple Music. Ibotta, Ibotta. This is a very, very interesting app because you can actually get cashback rewards when you shop, and I didn't believe in that thing at all because I don't see the need to, but with what I've seen with Ibotta, you should check it out. It's really, really good. Like, you can shop in there, get your pre-done, you can get your stuff done, and then when you get all your groceries, let's say you go to Kroger, for example, you pick all the stuff you want from Kroger, you check out, you get your receipt, and then when you now check out in real life, when you go to the store and get it, or you want to do it online, you can be able to print your receipt, scan it, and then whatever you make, you can get it back, and then it goes into the app. Like, it's really amazing. I didn't know about it till just the other day. I knew about this app on Sunday. It's called boohooMAN. If you really want to get amazing gear, it's a UK fashion store. Check it out. It's really, really fun. They got like clothing gear for men and women that are really, really, really like top-notch quality. And you know, UK actually prides themselves in quality. So you can really get some good stuff, and they always have sales. So download the app. It's called boohooMAN. You can get amazing accessories and whatever else you want to have. SoundCloud. That's the reason why I said SoundCloud is because of the next thing I'm about to say. Pulse. If you use SoundCloud, you should download Pulse, because Pulse gives you like an analytical review of what your SoundCloud looks like from the back end. And then the last one I'm gonna give you is AMC Theatres. AMC Theatres, if you watch movies, if you love movies, they have great deals. And when you have a premium member, they have so many things. Like, you can actually watch movies for free. There's so many benefits you can have with AMC Theatres. So if you use all these apps, you are gonna get a lot of benefits for yourself. I mean, you don't need to use any of them, by the way. Like, this is literally free information. So if you want to use it, cool. If you don't want to use it, that's cool too. It's your phone, it's your app, it's your life, it's your account. But at the end of the day, whatever helps you, whatever doesn't. So use your apps wisely. It's your boy Flay Beats. Check out my website, playinc.online, PLAYINC.online. And you can check out my merch, check out my music. Oh yeah, by the way, check out Lina Rose. She actually has amazing music on there too. She's from New York and she's doing amazingly well. And you know, she's making things happen. So, you know, you gotta be on the lookout for that. Check out Terracotta ATL. They are amazing. They actually have shows every Friday, first Friday of the month. So I was there for the first time last month, actually this month. So I went there with B Banks. Shout out to B Banks, by the way. And we had a great time. Juwan Michael was killing it. You know, he was, making the whole crowd go crazy. There was a band, and the music is really live. Like, the sound is great. Like, if you really, really like good sound, you should check out that place. So I'll be performing there on September 6th. Come check me out. There's gonna be so much. Follow me on Instagram at Flav Beats, and Twitter too, Flav Beats, Facebook Flav Beats, everywhere Flav Beats, even Snapchat. So I'm definitely gonna be doing this more often, and I'm gonna bring out different topics. I have some live interviews every Monday on Instagram from 11 p.m. Eastern time. You can check me out, but I don't want to waste too much of your time right now, so I think I'm done for today. And if you have any questions, concerns, anything you want to talk about, leave a comment. Also actually leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, questions, you can email me at info@playinc.online, and you can also find that in the description box. And that will really help me communicate with you guys better, because I'm going to be trying to do this more often, so that, try something new, period. So that's all I want to say now. So you guys have a wonderful time. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'm going to do this again on Friday. So I'm gonna do this twice a week now. So yeah, I just made that up. I'm gonna do this every Tuesday and Friday. So see you on Instagram. See you on Anchor. Shout out to Anchor. By the way, download Anchor.fm, and they're gonna give you so much benefits. You can make money out of it. You can have listener support. You can, spread the love. You can inform people about stuff just using the app. You can actually even record and host a recording session with somebody using the app without even having to download anything. Like, there is so much you can do with the app, so just download it. And this has been Work and Play Entertainment, and we signing out. Take care. Have a good night.